see this as a world opening up, that gold bugs or advocates of gold will find threatening to them, or do you feel this is something where there's opportunity to move forward and be part of?
I think there is opportunity. I think there's extensive common ground. I mean, let's go back to what the problem itself is. The problem is that the financial system is not fit for purpose. And the financial system is stacked on top of a currency, a fiat currency run by a government which is over-indebted. And that currency itself is not fit for purpose. And I'm not just talking about sterling. I mean, I could be talking about, the Venezuelan bolivar. I could be talking about the Zimbabwe dollar, and I could be talking about any other major currency. The fact is that this model of currency / banking management is failing. It is failing. And it's difficult now. Banks themselves have kind of figured this out, right? So it's very difficult now to find a single large division of any large bank that is consistently profitable. And in fact, it's equally difficult to find a large division of a large bank that has not been done for some form of fraud in recent years. Fraud can pay very well, but of course you have to get away with it. And I mean, come on, name one major bank in the city here that has not been done for fraud, big time, over the past few years. And it's usually more than one division. And then of course the CEO always denies that he or she could have known. But when multiple divisions are being done for fraud, where does it all meet? It meets at the top. Anyway, so if we can all agree that the banks are inefficient, old dinosaurs, they are dying. I mean, I like the shark analogy, sharks and piranhas, because when I go to these fintech conferences, the banks are all there and they have their big booth and it's really fancy and impressive, but they're surrounded by all these upstart fintech companies. And the upstart fintech companies are the ones that are growing. And they're the ones that are increasingly profitable. They don't have all the legacy issues of bad loans. They don't have the legacy issues of outdated electronic systems. And so they're able to start afresh and disintermediate some aspect of the financial industry with their entrepreneurial culture and mindset. I believe that the token concept, if you allow it to run its course, is going to succeed, assuming regulators eventually step out of the way, like they do with Amazon, Uber, and Airbnb. I think that the tokens will eventually disintermediate a very, very substantial portion of the industry today known as banking. I absolutely think they will. It's going to take some time, and yes, the regulators will get in the way a lot. But in the same way that Airbnb succeeds, Uber succeeds, Amazon succeeds, they succeed because we want the service. We want the product. And it starts to sound very undemocratic when your government says no, right? And so this is the way in which the tokens will succeed. However, that does not mean that tokens spontaneously become long-term stores of value in their own right, disassociated from the underlying real assets, including, for example, gold that they represent. Okay, that I do not see happening on any reasonable time horizon.